Hey, what's up everybody, it's Jonathan, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on the LG G6 at the pre-release event in New York. A lot of people have been speculating on what this phone is going to look like and what it's going to offer in terms of features. And with that said, I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown and my hands-on with LG's newest flagship, so let's go ahead and dive into this and get started. The LG G6 is made of aluminum and Gorilla Glass 5. The back is smooth, and it does not feature a camera hump, which I definitely like. Unlike some reports, the back is actually made of glass and not metal. Like other glass phones, it's definitely a fingerprint magnet. The black model shows off these fingerprints much more than the silver metallic color, so if you're a clean freak, just keep that in mind. The years of having a removable battery or the modular design that was introduced with the G5 have finally come to an end with the G6. However, in return, you get an IP68 rating, making the G6 water resistant. LG stated they have spent an incredible amount of time creating the best water sealing and repellent coating to ensure protection against accidental exposure to liquids. I guess I can deal with this as long as the battery life is good. Speaking of battery size, it's a 3200 mAh battery, which is up from last year. In terms of I/O, you get a USB-C port, a single down-firing speaker, a micro SD card slot, an improved fingerprint sensor, and a headphone jack. In terms of cameras, the LG G6 will have two 13 megapixel cameras on the back and a front-facing camera with a 100-degree field of view. The rear cameras will have a 71-degree and 125-degree lens, and you can switch between the two using software. The G6 sports several options and updated shooting modes within the camera app, including an 18:9 Full HD shooting mode. We'll get to the 18:9 aspect ratio in a little bit. Everything looked really good, but I think the standout camera feature for me was the inclusion of manual controls in focus peaking and the video mode. Inside, you're going to find the Snapdragon 821, 4GB of RAM, and 32 gigs of onboard storage. You'll also get fast wireless charging and Quick Charge 3.0. This hardware is in combination with Android 7.0 and LG's new UX 6.0 on top. Everything seemed extremely snappy and responsive with no noticeable lag in my short time with it. Plus, you get Google Assistant, which is really dope considering this is the first phone outside of the Google Pixel to ship with it. Of course, the big selling point for most people will be the display. LG is calling it a Full Vision Quad HD Plus display. It's a 5.7-inch 1440 by 2880 display with a PPI of 564. It has a strange ultra-wide 18:9 aspect ratio for a mobile phone. Part of the reason for this strange aspect ratio is due to the fact that the entire front of the phone is practically without bezels. LG has done a fantastic job at doing this and minimizing distractions when consuming content. With an aspect ratio like that and a near bezel-less design, split screen apps and media consumption should be great. The display is also 30% less power hungry, has better touch performance, and will get even better outdoor visibility than the G5. It also supports Dolby HDR technology and has the darkest blacks I have ever seen on an IPS panel. You really have to see this display in person to understand just how amazing it looks. From the look and feel of the G6, I would say this phone is set to be a winner. The software is still too saturated for my liking though, but it seems to be very responsive. Of course, this is just my hands-on and first impressions, so my thoughts could change over a period of time. If you guys have anything in specific you want to see with the G6 review, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coverage on the G6. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll talk to you in the next one.